American community across the country. We are not coming together with plans. What I'm saying about plans, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about one where I say 10% of us are focused on wealth. Now, let me help you think about this right here. When we talking about, you hear people talking about millions, making $1 million, and there are people African Americans making millions of dollars. But in the world out here, for the average person, you can be wealthy. Wealthy is different than rich. Okay. Most wealthy folks are self-made. Yes. And it's very important that our people understand that if you want to be wealthy, you need to have 10 times what you're making on your net income. Now the net not the gross. The net income. Times 10 make you wealthy. That means if you have to take out a year, 2 years, or to take care of a family member, then you'll be all right. And it's not based on how much you have. It's based on, right, 10 years, or whatever it is, whether you make 30,000, 100,000, it doesn't make a difference. So, but that's very important that my people understand that when talking about wealth. Okay, it's a difference between wealth and rich. Now, and when we talking about wealth, come in many forms. It's not just always money. We'll get deeper into that later. But we need to understand that wealth is a combination of things coming together. It's not just making money, by having a few assets. It's having a consistent on your job. Yes, get some longevity on the job. Yes, or either small business. But I need to drain that into my people's mind. So don't feel like you are not doing great in life because you're not rich. You don't need to be rich to be successful in America. I'm talking to my African American people. Now there are opportunities. I understand that. But the best way to do that, from the research from the African American think tank, is CoOps. CoOps. Yes. 3 to 5 people coming together and create in your community, develop your community. There's many levels you can do to get involved in the African American community. Now we are falling behind. Yes, we'll talk about that later. But I just wanted to pass this information out to my people because it's very important. So I don't want my people to get confused with being rich and wealthy. Wealthy, right, for African Americans is totally different, which we know is 5 to 10 times more for Caucasian. But there's a reason for that. Cost of slavery, injustice. Well, we must not just focus on that. Since the end of civil rights, there's many opportunities for African Americans. You have the freedom to do many things. And if you look back in the past, you can see African Americans who have been successful doing Jim Crow. Yes. So now that there's more opportunities out here for African Americans to step out, we need to look at co-ops. Bring your tools, your skills, your finance. You don't need a whole lot of finance here. Yes. Get your paperwork together. Yes. Get your credit together. Yes. Do the things that you have to do. And partner up. Partner up. Yes. And you can come up quicker. Yes. And I'm saying opportunity because you come right, you can hit good. You can make $1 million. You can make more than that. The sky's the limit for African Americans. The sky is the limit. See. But but you have to be realistic with it. And middle class is still opportunities in the middle class for African Americans. Okay, I want you to understand that, people. Don't let this crap that you see on the internet. Some is true, some are false. And don't try to get into something that you don't feel comfortable with. Stay with what you know. If you didn't hear me say nothing else, stay with what you know and keep your mind open. There's opportunities out here. See, basically all we need 15 to 20% of African Americans, right, on the same train for economic empowerment. And it doesn't make where you are in the country. Some places you may need to get out of there. Yes, especially with our youth. Let me close on this part. If youth come out of school and come to go to college or get into career building for himself, I think he should leave town or do a little traveling, if nothing else. I would recommend don't get married right off the bat. I mean, take about 2 to 5 years. Yes, so it might be between 25 and 30 before you get married. Take some time and do a little traveling. And there's all kinds of ways of traveling, so you can get around and check the country out. Even in Jacksonville, Florida, I don't have that many African Americans. I'm gonna say about a third of them maybe travel outside the state. Maybe we got about 30% are not going anywhere. I mean, they're not even much leaving their community. But we can do something about that. Once again, my name is Stanley Scott. I'm with the African American Economic Recovery Think Tank. Yes, thank you.